G'day guys, my name is Dave from DT Unboxed, and in this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the LG 27UL850 4K monitor. So I'll quickly run you through the main specs. So it's an Ultra HD 4K IPS display at 27 inches. It's got USB-C connectivity, so you can charge your laptop at up to 60 watts. It's got inbuilt speakers, and it's a HDR display that runs at 60 Hertz. So anyway, I'm gonna unbox this, see what's inside, and then I'm gonna take a few weeks to get to know it, and then I'll come back with my thoughts. All right, so we've got our monitor stand. It's got that sort of brushed metal feel that, you know, is similar to what you'd find on an Apple product. So that's pretty nice. We got a power cable. We got a USB-C cable. We've got a DisplayPort cable. And then we've got a HDMI cable. So multiple different options on how to connect this monitor to your computer. We've got this little thing here, which I'm thinking is a cable management hook or system. A CD. I don't know who uses these anymore, but there's a CD. It doesn't even have a cover. That's how much they think you care about it. We've got some other instructional material as well. There's the big power brick, that's pretty chunky. And then we got the monitor stand right here. So with all the accessories out of the way, let's get to the monitor. So there's our monitor. So it's wide at the back and at the front. The bezels are absolutely tiny. The biggest one's on the bottom here, but yeah, that looks gorgeous. So I'm gonna take some time to get to know this monitor, test it out, and I'll come back with my thoughts. So I've been using the monitor for a couple of months now, and overall it's been a really positive experience. So I just want to quickly recap the specs of this monitor. So it's a 4K Ultra HD HDR monitor. So playback and editing of 4K videos is excellent on this. The max refresh rate of this monitor is 60 Hertz, but for my purposes, editing 4K videos, that's more than enough. In terms of input connections, we have 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port, 1 USB-C port that can actually provide 60 watts of power to your laptop device. We've got 2 USB 3 Type A ports. So if you want to charge your phone, for instance, off this, you can do that as well. And finally, there's a 3.5mm headphone port as well. The monitor also features inbuilt 5-watt stereo speakers, which is quite handy. And although they're not the best sounding speakers, they get the job done. And I'll give you a demonstration of how they sound compared to the Macbook Pro speakers later in the video. Now, in terms of gaming performance, the website touts some gaming features on this monitor. However, I'll be honest, I'm not really a gamer myself, so I can't really comment on those features. I will note though that this display only goes up to 60 Hertz. So if you're a gamer after a really snappy high refresh rate, then this isn't the monitor for you. In terms of the quality of the display, I've been pretty happy with it. Very sharp, very bright and vibrant colors. I will note that the panel has a little bit of backlight bleeding when you're displaying a completely black screen. In this particular setup, you'll see that I'm using a monitor mount to hold up the display, but the monitor does of course come with its own stand. If you want to check out my review of the monitor mount that I'm using here, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. To mount this monitor onto your own boom arm, it's really quite simple because it's got a 100mm VESA standard mount interface. But if you don't like that option, then it obviously comes with its own stand, and I'll show you how that works right now. So here's the monitor on the stand if you don't have a boom arm to put it on, and it's a sturdy stand. It works great, does the job. I don't particularly like the look of the rounded base, but it is what it is. It's completely adjustable in height, like so. But the other cool thing is that you can rotate it 90 degrees as well. So if you prefer to have your monitor vertical, that's an option as well. So now I'm going to quickly show you the performance of the speakers. Now, in my opinion, the speakers, they do their job, but they do sound a little muffled. So the high ends aren't very crisp, and there's a really sort of like muffly low end on it too. I'm just going to compare the speakers to the speakers on this 16-inch MacBook Pro, which are known as some of the best speakers on any laptop available. So it's a bit of an unfair comparison, but I just thought I'd show you both so you could get a little bit more context. So that's my review of this LG 4K monitor. So overall, again, I'm really happy with it. Probably not gonna be a gamer's monitor, but for video editing and watching videos, this is a great display. If you guys have any questions about this monitor, then just leave them below. It'd mean the world if you could hit that like button and hit subscribe if you wanna see more unboxings and reviews in the future. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.